This informative bar chart tells us about the holiday spending in millions of dollars. From the chart, we can see here that New Year's has 500 spending of millions, Valentine's has 300 millions, Easter has 250 millions, while Independence Day has 400 millions, Halloween has a lowest that has 200, Thanksgiving has 420 millions, and lastly, the most highest is Christmas, which has 700 millions of dollars. This has been very informative data.
This graph gives us the information for the holiday spending in millions of dollars. The x-axis represents different types of events such as New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, and Christmas, whereas the y-axis represents the data in million dollars from 100 million to 700 million dollars. As we can see from the picture, the spending during the Christmas is 700 million dollars, which is by far the highest among all, whereas the spending during the Halloween is the least, which is only below 200 million dollars. Overall, the picture was very informative to understand the holiday spending in millions of dollars.
The image provided is a bar graph which provides information on the holidays spending in millions of dollars. The y-axis talks about the information on spending in millions and the x-axis talks about the various types of holidays such as New Year, Valentine's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. From the graph, it's evident that the Christmas has the highest spending, which stand at $700 million. On the other hand, the Halloween has the least, which stands at $2,000 million. Overall, the bar graph provides information on the spendings of the money in holiday.
The bar graph demonstrates information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. The horizontal x-axis is representing different holidays: New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. On the other hand, vertical y-axis is showing 0 to 700, as it can be clearly seen that the highest number is Christmas, which is 700. On the other hand, the lowest number is Halloween, which is 200. As it can be seen from the graph, the trend is fluctuating. In a conclusion, the bar graph demonstrates information about holiday spending in millions of dollars.
This bar chart gives information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. By the photo, you can see New Year's and Valentine's Day. It also shows different numbers such as 0 and 700. The highest number is 100, which is related to Easter, but the lowest number is 200, which is related to Halloween. Finally, I can see Independence Day and Thanksgiving Day.
The image gives information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. From the picture, we can see there's a lot of numbers and words. The image highlights spending millions from New Year's, Valentine's Day, and Easter. This picture is so informative, and the highest figure belongs to Christmas, and the lowest figure belongs to Halloween, followed by Easter. To sum up, the picture tells about holiday spending in millions of dollars.
The bar chart gives information about holiday spending in millions of dollars that includes several items such as New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, as well as Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. The maximum value is about Christmas with 700 and minimum is about Halloween with 200. It also shows that Thanksgiving got with 60 and New Year's with 50 In conclusion, the holiday spending in millions of dollars very informative and real.
The bar graph gives important information related to holiday spending in millions of dollars. Moreover, the data has been divided in numbers such as 100, 200, and 300. Also, the x-axis show holidays like New York, Valentine's Day, and Independence Day, whereas on y-axis numbers are given. After analyzing the graph, it can be said the maximum data was shared in Christmas, which is 700. The minimum data was shared in Easter, which is 200. To conclude, the bar graph is highly informative about holiday spending in millions of dollars.
This bar chart gives us information about the holiday spending in millions of dollars. In Independence Day, the value is $400 million, whereas in Thanksgiving, the value is slightly higher, which is $450 million. The highest value is in Christmas, which is $700 million, and the lowest value is in Halloween, which is only $200 million. To sum up, this chart is about holiday spending in millions of dollars.
The picture provided is a bar graph which depicts the holiday spendings in millions of dollars. The x-axis lists the different holidays such as New Year and Christmas, while the y-axis represents the spendings in millions ranging from 0 to 700 millions. It is clearly visible that the Christmas have the maximum holiday spendings in millions, which is more than a 700 millions. Conversely, the Halloween have the minimum holiday spendings which is less than a $300. The data is valuable for the holiday spendings and highly effective.
The given image is a bar graph which gives information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. Independence Day has the value of 400 and the New Year has the higher value which is around 500 and the highest value is in Christmas which is 700 and the Halloween has the least value which is just 200. Overall, this bar graph gives information about holiday spending in millions of dollars.
The image provided is the bar graph which gives us information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. The image highlights New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. It is evident that the highest value is of Christmas, which is $700 million. Conversely, the lowest value is of Halloween, which is only $200 million. Moving forward, the value of New Year's is also higher, which is 500, and the value of Easter is also lower. In conclusion, overall image illustrates holiday spending in millions of dollars.
The bar graph provides information about the holiday spending in millions of dollars. From the image, we can clearly see that the spending of number of value in the Easter month is $250, whereas the spending on the independent days is higher than the Easter, that is $400 million. The spending on the Christmas is really high, that is $700, but the lowest value is in the Halloween, which shows the number of $200 million. There are another holidays like New Year's, Valentine Days, and Thanksgiving. To conclude, this image is very informative.
The given graph shows the information about holiday spending in millions of dollars. The data is given in numbers. There are many other categories: New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, Independence Day, and Christmas. Firstly, the maximum value can be found in Christmas, which is 600, and the minimum value can be found in Halloween, which is 200. If we compare the highest and the lowest portion, we can see there is big differences as New Year's and Independence Day. Overall, the graph is very informative.
The given image is a bar chart that provides the important details about holiday spending in millions of dollars, including New Year's, Valentine's Day, and Easter. According to the image, we can see that the highest number belongs to Christmas, which is nearly 700. However, the lowest number belongs to the New Year, which is about 300. It's also clear that the value for Easter is 700 compared with the Independent Days with 700. In conclusion, the image was about the holiday spending in millions of dollars.